morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing? Friday. Can please drop a like on the video. Hope everyone's doing well. What's up, Chad? Or Charles. All right, let's give it a minute here. Going to be trading live today, so at 9:30 I will be staying here on YouTube. All right, lower the music, sorry about that. So pre-market up 1.14%, SPY, QQQ 1.2, IWM 1.47. All right, everything is up in pre-market. So before market open, right, last night, everything looked, right, SPY, QQQ, everything had a rising wedge to it, right? Rising wedges are reversal patterns. They are bearish, right? But now in pre-market, we're opening up above it, right? So what does that mean? Right, so for example, on SPY, right, this previous high here, 367.51 from yesterday, right, now we're opening above. And if we go to a larger time frame, right, take a look at where we're opening above, right? Previous resistance, right? And we rejected here as well yesterday, right? So we're opening above this, right? That's definitely a bullish indication. Lower the music a little bit more. Okay. Right, but also take a note at the previous resistance levels here. This trend line right here, let me change the color. I'll change it to yellow so we could tell. Right, this yellow trend line, right? Previous resistance, acted as a support, right? If we can't clear 370.6, right, we might see a failed breakout of this trend line that I mentioned just before, this white trend line here. Okay. There is a delay. It's about 20 to 30 seconds, but you know, it is what it is. More for education as opposed to getting in and out of plays, right? I want to show you how I would trade, and you know what I'm looking at here. It's not really for, you know, getting into plays. And so, right, if you want to get into plays, join the Discord and I'll be alerting the plays in real time. All right, so this is more for the education about seeing what I'm seeing. Right, I'll explain my process of, you know, what I'm looking at. And if you want to get in a play that I'm taking, right, I'll be alerting it in the Discord, which is real time. So setups here in pre-market, right? Nvidia, great bull flag. Now in pre-market, we're opening up above. Or currently we're up above, doesn't mean we're going to open above. Right, 120.71 was going to be my entry point, but now that we're opening above, I'm going to need to wait a little bit, see what happens. Right, wait for a retest of this flag here, and look for continuation back to the upside. right? 126.25, big level above. All right, previous support, resistance, resistance, previous support, resistance. Yeah, so it looks like there's about like a 20-second delay. So, what's up, Brian? AMD, right? Same thing. Great bull flag. Nice fake out before a potential breakout, right? Previous support, previous support, previous support. Right, we opened below and we rallied up right back into the zone, and now we're flagging. Right, typical price action. If we look at SPY, the larger time frame here, right, look at this flag that we have. Right, multiple times we tested this level here, and yesterday, right, we dipped below. Everyone thought, you know, the world was over, and we rebounded right back into the zone. Right, so it happens all the time. Chad asked, so on options, are you for a strike price? Do I just go a couple strikes out of the money, or do I go where the price target will hit? I go where the price target will hit. I'm only day trading. I am only day trading. If everyone could please drop a like on the video, let's get this to over 100. Would appreciate it. But I definitely don't suggest swinging, especially over the weekends, right? Anything can happen. A lot of news can hit, and your play could totally be ruined. So definitely don't suggest that. I'll be live trading here on YouTube, right? I'm doing it here when the market opens. That way you can see, you know, what I see. Yes, it's going to have like a 15 to 20 second delay, but all my plays will be alerted in Discord in live time. These all have 1000% potential, right? Great bull flag, huge upside potential with a gap to fill above. This AMD, right? Great bull flag, huge upside potential with a gap to fill above. Right, if we see some strength here at market open, these can totally push up to the upside here and fill these gaps above. Amazon, right, multiple times it rejected this level here, breaking out in pre-market, right, higher and higher lows. Right, this could totally push up to this next level here at 115. Apple, right, had a rising wedge just like SPY and QQQ. Multiple times it rejected this level here, right? We broke out yesterday, now we're pushing above. We do have a gap to fill here, right, to 145.26. No, I never look at the Greeks, ever. I've never looked at them, and I never will. Don't care about them. I play the chart, and the chart, that's it. Will I be alerting in the analyst alert or the challenge account? It depends which account I take the trade on. Right? Analyst alert is a trade in my main account. Challenge account is a challenge account play. So, couldn't tell you. At what point do I think this gap is going to actually happen? Depends. If it's testing the resistance and it breaks above, it's most likely going to fill. Right, but then again, right, you just need to play the levels, right? You should always have a price target and a stop loss and adjust based on price action. Why do I do price? What do you mean, Brandon? Why do I do price target regarding picking my strike prices? Yeah, because price target, just like Gabriel just said, right? Price target gives me a plan, right? If you're not trading with a plan, you're doomed. You need to have a plan. You need to have an entry, an exit, no matter what, every single time, right? Whether it's for a profit or a loss. Okay, so again, Tesla, right? Great downtrend, reversed breakout, bull flag, right? This could be a potential bottom, right? These patterns are very bullish, right? Huge volume, great strength yesterday, perfect bull flag. Now we're pushing up to the upside. I can totally see continuation, right? We need to break through this range here. 226 or 227, doesn't need to be exact. Right, this is a nice little consolidation period that we're going to need to break through, right? Look at the volume on the right hand side by price, right? And we're sitting right here, right? So if this can break, we should see a push up to the next level, and then we also have a gap to fill. What level would invalidate this bull flag? Anything, if the market pulls back down and we break below the flag, then that's invalidated, right? No setup is 100%. These setups that we play have about a 80 or 75% probability of hitting, right? Which is why you have to expect to lose 3 of 10 trades, every 10 on average. But yeah, at the low of the flag always. Most contracts I bought, well, it's kind of irrelevant because some contracts are only like $10, right? So I can buy like 1,000 of them, and it's only $10,000. Or a contract could be, you know, $2,500. So it doesn't really matter about how many I've bought. That's just hopes and fantasy. Right, so here's everything I'm watching. Watching the main tickers. Rising wedge, we're up above, right? So that's obviously very bullish. But this is what I was watching. This was my game plan on SPY if we weren't opening above. Right, perfect rising wedge. 3 touches on the bottom, 3 touches on the top. Price action was consolidating, right? I would wanted to take an entry if we dropped below here. Stop loss would have been above here, and the price target always the bottom of the flag. Right, but now that we're opening up here, right, we're testing this resistance. We already broke above 369.35. 370.6 is this next level I want to break. Then we have a little room to run here. This is the watch list I'm looking at. This is the watch list. It's pretty self-explanatory, I feel like. If everyone could please drop a like on the video, I'd appreciate it. I never do in the money plays. It's always going to be out of the money. Okay. It's always going to be an out of the money play, right? It offers a better risk to reward, right? It's always going to be a few strikes out. It's always going to be my price target, right? So for example, if I take an entry here at 365, right around 365, my price target's 360, 361. I'm going to pick a strike right before it or so, right? Like a 362, a 363, right? I want this to pull down and potentially go in the money. Okay. That's how I picked the strike. Right? The closer you go to in the money, the safer it will be, right? So if I take an entry here at 365 and I take a 365 put, right? If I take a 365 put and it goes down, obviously it's going to still go green, but it's not going to go as green as a 362 or a 360, 3 put. The cheat sheets in market resources. I'll pull it up here because now we have probably a lot of new people here. Let me pull it up. Oh, you can't see because I'm doing window capture, but it's in the market resources section. I'll comment in the channel right now, so you can click it. Okay. Yeah, but it's about a 20-second delay, so it is what it is. Ton of you in here today. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Drop a like in the video, sub if you're not. Josh asked, do you do that to avoid risk on it? Not completely going into the money despite you liking it down further. Exactly. It's a high reward, a lower risk. That's exactly what we look for, right? We have a high probability setup, right? And then once you go out of the money, you have a higher rate of return. Right? If I enter here, stop loss is here, and the price target is here, it's over a 2 to 1 risk to reward every single time. Right, that's why we trade these patterns, because it gives us that advantage. All right, and then these bull flags, all right, so for example, this flag here, let's chart out this setup, right? So you take the entry, right? Ideal entries at the break here. It's where I would enter every single time. Stop loss would be below the low. I would use the most recent low. And the price target, right? First price target needs to break this, of course, and then this level above. Right, so let's see what the risk to reward on this is. All right, entry point here, price target here. Oh wait, this is a short position, long position. This is a 4.7 risk to reward. Right, so this is why we trade these patterns, because it gives us a huge amount to gain with a little to lose. Right, which is why you need to size the same on every position, because not every trade is going to win. First of all, right, this can definitely pull back and lose, right? But based on probabilities and risk to reward, it gives us a huge advantage in trading. Right, if you look at my Twitter, yesterday I posted a picture of my P&L percentage, and I'm up 137% on the year. Right, the first few months, January, I was doing very well. Then in the middle, right, February, March, April, I kind of consolidated a little bit. Right, didn't really move anywhere, even in the middle of the year. Right, and then around June is when, everything started hitting. And it's totally okay, right? You're not gonna always go up in your account every single day, every single week, every single month. Right? There's gonna be periods of consolidation, and you can't get frustrated. Right? So go take a look at that. I'll post the link here so you could see the tweet. Go take a look at that tweet if you want. Drop a like. But, you know, now you could see, you know, how I performed and all that. Appreciate everyone stopping by. If you can, drop a like. And also keep in mind, this P&L percentage is with a 7-figure account, right? So it's not like I'm trading with $2,000 and it's up 2,000. Right, that would be much easier. The challenge account was up over 1,000% in like 2 months. You'll see exactly how I play these flags right when the market opens. Market opens up here in 12 minutes. Yeah, January was a great month. I covered most expenses for the year. That's what I always do, right? January, I aim for small, consistent gains. I let runners run. And I take most profits early on. And I try and cover expenses for the year. Right? I'll pull it out and then I will restart. Right? That way I have most expenses for the year covered. Defensive day for you. Yeah, not every day needs to be aggressive, right? Chris said, had a great week, so defensive day for me, right? You don't need to trade every single day. You don't need to watch the market every single day, right? If there's no setup, there's no trade. That's the first thing. And if you're up already for the week, right? Sometimes it might just be to take the day off. Okay. No, the goal is right. So when you're trading, do not focus on the money. Right? As soon as you start focusing on the money, you're going to become emotional, right? You're going to trade emotionally and you're not going to follow the chart. Right? So don't focus on that. Focus on the chart. Focus on the next support and resistance that you need to hit, and so on. Yeah, so Swim Mom asked, how do I set a stop loss that translates into actual option price? I don't set an actual stop loss. I'm watching it and I do it manually. Right? So if price action dips into this zone, I'll sell the option manually. Right? Or on Thinkorswim, they have conditional orders that you could set, and it could sell it based on a certain stock price. Okay. How do I size positions? It's basically the same every single time. 1 to 3%. Based on my confidence. Okay. I fill, I use limit orders and I fill at the mid. If I don't get a fill, no worries, I'll move to the next play. Yeah, do not let your feelings get hurt, right? You're going to lose here and there. It's fine. As long as you follow the trade or follow the chart, right, and plan it, you're going to be consistent in the long run, okay? If everyone could please drop a like on the video that just joined in. We have a high of 288 people in here. That's crazy. That's so annoying when you don't get a fill. Yeah, you know, it's not annoying. It is what it is. It's a part of trading, right? You can't let that get to your head. Right? Just stick to the chart. Everyone's trying to make trading too complicated. Right? Everyone's looking for like a different indicator that's going to give them, you know, an advantage. Indicators are based off of price action, so why not just stick to price action? Right? Does that make sense to everyone? All indicators are based off of price action. So stick to the price, trade the patterns, and make it as simple as possible, right? I don't have anything on the chart. I keep it as simple as possible, and it works well. Very well. I started with $140 years ago. 140 bucks. A bull flag and a rising wedge. This is a bull flag, right? Lower highs, higher lows. This is a rising wedge, right? Price action is getting tighter, right? Higher lows, higher highs, but the price action is consolidating. This is the watch list. I don't think it can get any simpler than this. This is what I'm looking at today. Right, market is green here in pre-market. Right, gonna watch for a potential rejection at this level here. Right, doesn't mean I'm taking a trade today if we have so many setups, right? If nothing plays out to my liking, I won't take a trade. Right, you do not need to trade every day. Stop trying to rush setups. Even if there is a setup that looks amazing, you still don't need to take it. Right, there's no rush in trading. Right, so another factor. SPY QQQ look bearish because of, you know, the patterns we had at close yesterday, but all these tickers look bullish. Right, so that's a sign of, you know, we might see a potential breakout and then rejections across the board. How often do I let trades go red? No specific percentage. You know, I trade the setups and I win about 70% of the time. 70 to 80% of the time. So if you want to get out when you see red, that means you're trading emotionally. That means you need to size smaller and focus more on the chart. Right? Red trades are going to happen. Plays are going to go red first before they go green. If you don't, right? How should I say this? If you can't handle the red, you don't deserve the green. That's what I wanted to get out of my head. You could tell I have a cold this morning, which I probably sound a little bit off. So my nose is stuffed. Give me 1 second. Gonna mute my mic and blow my nose. Keep asking questions. Market opens in 3 minutes here. Would you contribute the ability to grow my account throughout the years to just sticking to the chart and being consistent? Absolutely. That's the only way you're going to ever grow it. Yeah, definitely join BullTrades. If you're not, you're missing out for sure. Guy in a truck. I grew my account by doing what I'm telling you right now. Trading the patterns, making a plan, trading the plan. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Everyone's always looking for a way out. Again, live trading here, there is a delay, right? So, but I will be alerting anything I take in the Discord. Watching this at open, NVIDIA, AMD, Amazon's up already 1.4%. Apple watching, Tesla, SPY and SPX absolutely watching. Right, doesn't mean I'm taking a trade though. Yeah, most definitely you should join the Discord. I'll paste the link here. All right, there you have it. Staying here today. We'll be here today. Please drop a like on the video. Market's about to open here in less than a minute. All right, everyone. Good luck, everyone. Right, don't have to trade today. Let's see what happens. All right, so here's NVIDIA at open. All right, let's see what happens. Gonna give it a feel, see what happens. All right, if we can break here, you're gonna see a nice impulse candle. It's gonna break above. All right, for now it's rejecting. Gonna set an alert above, just so I can take a look at the other tickers. All right, AMD sitting right above resistance, might pull back a little bit. Amazon pulling back to previous resistance, going to act as a new support. All right, Apple pulling back down, hovering in a range here. Right, NVIDIA alert going off, breaking out now. Let's see if we can get continuation or if it's going to reject. All right, so now we just create a little impulse candle. I set an alert above and I wait for to see what happens. Right, if you want to take puts, this is a great area to take puts on SPY or SPX. Right, stop loss would be above this high here, and the price target would still be here. Right, because we're sitting right at resistance. If I miss questions, I apologize. I'm not going to be able to do all that at once. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see if we can break this level on SPY. That's what I would look for to see continuation on all these trends here, all these tickers. All right, AMD is pushing up, looking to break this level here. All right, so this is what I look at when I'm trading. All right, I constantly switch back and forth. If you want to know what ticker I'm looking at, look on the right side here. All right, so it's having a tough time testing this level here. Here's the 1 minute. Don't really like to trade it, right? We might see a pullback back down to this region. Need to wait a little bit, right? So here now, right, starting to pull back. Let's see what happens at this 367.51 level. Or, right, this high here. 3685.41. All right, so just chop, chop, chop. Sending alert above. Oh, might get taken out right here. Let's see what happens at this resistance above here. Look, so NVIDIA rejected this resistance here, pulling back down. Let's take a look at VIX. Right here is the setup on VIX. We had a reversal pattern in place here in pre-market, and we're dipping below here, right? So alert's going to get set here. If this breaks out to the upside, SPX puts are going to pay, right? If this breaks here, right? Calls can work on these tickers here. Right, so now we kind of have a range here. Right, so calls on the market if this breaks down below, puts if this breaks above. SPX trigger 3700 test. Let's see what happens. Needs to break 3706. Again, I know there is a lag. There's nothing I can do. Anything I alert will be in the Discord. Or anything I take will be in the Discord. I'm doing this for your educational purposes so we can look back and you could see what I look at and what I trade. Right, so you could see what I see and what I'm looking at when the market's open. There's nothing I could do about the lag. Right, QQQ pulling back right into the wedge. Same with SPX, right? Great area. Could potentially take puts coming up here. Right, if you decide to take puts, stop loss would be above the high here. Oops, it needs to be bigger so you can see it. Let's see what happens at this 36.85 level, right? This previous resistance. Right, SPY testing here as well. Just set an alert below. Right, so again, just like I said before, right, it's pulling back to enter this range again. VIX is pushing up here. Right, so keep an eye if it breaks out here. All these names are going to enter the range again. Right, NVIDIA failed breakout, now pushing down to the downside. Going to set an alert at the low of the day. Right, pulling back up, looking for a retest here. Same with AMD. Right, Amazon pulled back the previous resistance as a new support. Apple back in the range, going to set an alert right around this region. Right, Apple, great ticker to look at for SPY and SPX. Right, has the most weight within. Tesla pullback, right to previous resistance as a new support. Right, looking to take a trade on the challenge account, so that would be in the 2K challenge account section in the Discord. Contracts are very expensive on SPX right now. All right, so now take a look at how it's starting to consolidate right above this previous resistance, right? Previous resistance, starting to act as a support here, right? So we need this to break down if you want to take puts. Right. Also, what I would like to see is a higher low be created, right? So push back up, a rejection below, and then we could take puts here. But if it breaks out, calls could work. Okay. If everyone could please drop a like on the video, I'd appreciate it. All right, so a little retest action. All right, very, very choppy. Retesting as well. Amazon up above, but retested too. Amazon's definitely the strongest name, right? NVIDIA, AMD, Apple all red. Amazon's green, up over 1%. How's everyone liking this so far? Let me know your thoughts. I'll continue to do this every Friday, maybe every Monday as well. All right, so SPX now testing high of the day. right? Which is this resistance and also this previous resistance here. Awesome. Glad to see you guys are liking it. This is how I look at the market every single day. Right, testing high of the day here. If this breaks, right, we need 3706. This previous resistance. All right, take a look at VIX. All right, breaking down. This needs to create a new low. All right, so now it's breaking above. SPX testing this level here. Keep an eye, see what happens. Awesome. Glad you guys are liking it. Testing the resistance here. All right, now it's breaking above. Let's see if it can hold. All right, VIX alert. All right, VIX breaking down. All right, so this is exactly what we look for. Let's see. All right, so now we have a resistance above here at 37.22. Right, previous resistance, previous support, and so on. Let's see what happens here. All right, but look, all the tickers still look weak. Right, these aren't breaking above while SPY and SPX are. Right, we're in an overall downtrend. Right, so the favors to the downside still, which is why I haven't taken calls. Right, all the tickers are still rejecting. This Apple hasn't broken out. Amazon hasn't broken out. AMD is still sitting below, and Nvidia is still sitting below. Right, so right, we're rejecting this resistance here. So I'm gonna watch puts. Right, why would I watch puts? It has a great risk to reward. That's all I really care about. Right, if I entered puts here, price target's going to be somewhere in this region, and the stop losses would be right above. All right, Nvidia's testing the bottom here. AMD's testing the bottom. Apple stuck within the range. Tesla still above. Right, so look how it rejected this previous resistance. Right, Nvidia is making new lows. AMD is making new lows. Amazon. All right, getting the alert now. Send an alert here at the bottom now. All right, gonna send an alert up above as well. Waiting for to see a test here, right? Just chop so far. Check everything. Right, VIX is right. You don't want to get faked out, which is why you always want to, wait a bit. Zoom out, see what's going on here. Okay. New alert at the low. Right, just trading in this range here. SPX puts just went from 470 to over 900 just now, right? So 100% move just in this little range, right? So now you can see how much you can make, right, by trading these rejections, right? Why a rejection or puts, right? Overall downtrend, right? All these jumps are getting rejected. 36.50 put is now $950, right? It was just at 470. Right, and we were able to tell that, right, because everything is rejected. Nvidia didn't break out, AMD didn't break out, Amazon, right, couldn't break the high, Apple, right, back in the range, Tesla pulling back to previous resistance as a new support. Right, so now contracts have moved up over 100%. I haven't taken a trade yet, just stating, you know, what you could be doing. Right, so again, look how that rejected. Testing the support here. What I really want to see is a move back up, a lower high to be created. Right, here's the 1 minute chart. Very choppy. Wow, these 36.50 puts are at 1100 already. Nvidia making new lows. All right, AMD. All right, look how it came down, retested, and pulled back. VIX spiking. All right, SPX is going to continue to drop. All right, all alerts are getting hit. All right, so again, previous resistance acting as a resistance again. Right. Wow, these contracts are at 1400. So just from this rejection, contracts went up 200%. Right, missed the entry, couldn't get in time. It is what it is. Right, there's going to be another play in the future. Right, back in the range here, rising wedge is still valid. Right, let's see if this level can break. Can't be greedy. All right, VIX right back into this range. Another green day for Brennan. Awesome. Anyone take any trades yet? Right, you don't have to follow the trades I take, right? I would love for you to take your own trades. Right, I'm up for the week. I'm going to be more cautious today. Right, you do not need to take a trade every single day. Right, it's nice that, you know, everything's working out the way we planned for it to work out, right? This resistance here rejected perfectly, right? Overall downtrend, right? You're going to want to take puts at rejections. Right, and look where we're bouncing now. Right, we're bouncing at previous support. Right, bounce once, twice, 3 times. Now we're bouncing as another support here. Right, so might chop. This low needs to get taken out now for the next leg down. Took S. Awesome. Wow, I'm really happy you guys all took puts. Took 2 of the 3,600 puts up for the day and the week. Amazing. That's when you should cut it, right? Go enjoy the rest of your Friday. Comet took SPX puts. Awesome. Tag me on Twitter or the Discord, and I'll give you a retweet if you want. SPX puts from that rejection up 26%. Amazing. Let's go. We're banking today. You tend to average down on losers. Yeah, don't do that. Don't average down on losers. If anything, right, play the chart, cut the position. You can always re-enter. You took 3,600 puts. Amazing. Keep it up. Keep it up. Let's make money. Right, again, but don't focus on the money. Right, focus on the chart. This rejected perfectly. Right, now we're bouncing at support here. Right, market always plays the same. Right, Nvidia rejected the high of the flag. Right, we pulled back down right to the target. AMD, right, rejected also. Right, pulled back down right to the bottom here. Amazon rejected right below the resistance, pulled back down right to the consolidation phase. All right, Tesla rejected that previous resistance right here. Right, notice how everything rejects before the actual level. Right, always happens. Right, that's why you need to give it a little bit of a zone. Right, everything typically rejects before. Right, not the actual level. Right, Amazon rejected before. AMD rejected before. Not Nvidia, right? Nvidia opened up here, saw a little bit of a potential breakout, but rejected and came back down. SPY rejected before. All right, and now acting as support once again. All right, let's see what happens here. See what happens here. Puts can potentially work if we take out this low. Need to be patient. Right, VIX is sitting back in this range, setting an alert here. AMD, everything at the lows. I'm gonna look for puts here. Right, 36.50 puts can pay. All right, looking for a break below. Right, VIX is rising now. I'm in 36.50 puts. Contracts are already up 180 bucks, $200. Right, gonna look to just take the profits on IV here. Right, already up 200 bucks. I do want to see a push down to this level though. Gonna break below this rising wedge. That'd be ideal. VIX is continuing to rise, right? So that's good. Nvidia, everything continuing to push down. Apple needs to break below here. Right, so I entered around here. Stop loss should be right around this region. I'm gonna start to set alerts. All right, I'm setting an alert here because if we test this level again, right, I mean SPX and SPY and all that is gonna, start to move back up. Okay. What's everyone looking at here? What is everyone looking at? Yep, it's a challenge account based on profits too, right? Previous one went from 2,000 to 17,000. I don't care if I lose it. That's how you need to play. You shouldn't care to lose it, right? Any of it can lose. This can totally move back up and then reject up here. Whoops. Clicked the wrong one. All right, this could totally go back up to here. All right, so just need to be patient. See what happens. See what happens. Sell starts at 11:15. That's not true. There's not like certain times that work best. Obviously, you want to avoid trading in the middle of the day, but let's see what happens. All right, everything's kind of retesting here. All tickers look bearish. Right, contracts whipsaw back and forth, right? They go from minus 20% to plus 20% and back to even. Right, you can't look at that. You just need to follow the chart. Right, we have a rising wedge here in an overall downtrend. Right, we rejected the previous resistance above. Right, pressures to the downside here. Right, we could totally break above. It is what it is. Can't win all of them. And, you know, the chart's on our side. Accidentally bought calls. Well, that is unfortunate. Can't make that mistake. All right, look how SPY, SPX are green. Every ticker is red. Amazon's breaking down here. Setting an alert here. Setting an alert above. Apple needs to break below here. Yeah, this will be uploaded as a video right after I end it. This will be good for everyone to look back. All right, now 10 o'clock is hitting. Right, so look how price actions start to slow down, right? This is why in the middle of the day, you want to avoid trading, right? Everything starts to get slower. Yep, I have the dashboard open, but I can't show it in real time because of our agreement with the NASDAQ. And look, here is the breakdown. Here we go. Look at that. Following the chart, patience pays. We're up massive on the challenge account. How the hell you doing? Up 50%, 60%, right? Gonna take profits here. Holy smokes. 24.50 just got filled at. Exiting here. Let's fucking go. How the hell you doing? That's why we follow the chart. Boom, baby. That is why we follow the chart. Real time, just double the challenge account. Up 71% on the challenge account. How the hell you doing? That is why we follow the chart. I was down 30% on those options. Absolute W. This is what we look for every single time, right? Chart showed weakness. Everything was red. SPY and SPX were green. That is why we follow the chart, right? Just doubled the challenge account. Absolute W, up $1,000 on a $1,400 account. Absolute W. I mean, that was insane. Let's fucking go. Excuse my language. I don't really care. I mean, right, VIX was giving it to us all morning, right? That shows why patience pays, right? Reversal. This is a reversal pattern and was looking for that breakout. And look at this, right? On the main account, I would still hold my position because I would start scaling out. But on a challenge account, I kind of want to secure profits at the bottom here. That was insane, right? Contracts are at 2,600 from 1,400. Absolute W today. And look at that rising wedge. Boom, baby. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Take profits if you have one contract. Absolutely. Every single time. Right? There's no need to push the boundaries here. No need to push the boundaries. Drop a goddamn like on the video if you didn't already. I mean, that was unbelievable, right? Had to take profits on that spike down, right? IV is going to be the highest. I mean, that was great, right? We saw it live. Saw it live. And that is why patience pays, right? I was down about 20 to 30% here, right? And most people would have taken profits, right? But we stayed patient, right? Overall downtrend, right? Pressure to the downside. We rejected this above. This was so likely to happen. Let's fucking go. Someone clip that video live of that spiking down and make it a video for me and tweet it. I don't know how to do that. I suck with the technology. That was unbelievable. I'm so glad that happened on stream too. These contracts just went from, wow, 1,300 to 30. Right? Everything was giving us the signal for that to happen. Hope everyone banked out on that. Post the gains in the chat here. And now we are done for the day. Right? No way I'm taking another trade on the challenge account today. Up 71.4% on the challenge account. That's what we look for every single time. Back to the main account. And probably just done for the day in general. It's not going to get much better than that. We just got 70% in a matter of seconds. Absolute W. Everyone just banked on that play. Let's go. That gets me so hyped. Tweet at me with the gains. I'll retweet it. Absolute W. Get some W's in the chat. Right, we have over 280 people here at one point. Wow, Arju made 12K today. Unbelievable. Let's go, baby. All right, and we're probably just going to see a continuation here, right? Rising wedge, typical W. I mean, typical pattern. I'm reading the chat at the same time. That's great. Typical pattern. Typical pattern. All right, that just paid for everyone's yearly membership right there. Everyone buy a yearly membership. And let's bank out together. All right, VIX gave it to us this morning. All right, reversal pattern, fake breakdown before the break up. All right, rejected NVIDIA, continuation of the flag. All right, bull flag breakout, right? Rejected since overall downtrend, right? Pressures to the downside, always going to happen. Amazon, right? Same thing. Apple, same thing. Tesla, same thing, right? Rejected, puts, break the flag. Easy as that. Keep tweeting at me. Tag me and tweet. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I think on that note, I think we all need to go enjoy the rest of the day. What do you guys say? I'm probably gonna head out, go enjoy my Friday. Everyone should hit the gym. Everyone should listen to a podcast. Everyone should do something to better themselves today. I see I see you just did a one-on-one. If you want to trade live with me, do a one-on-one. I'll do we could trade live together. All right, that's my plan with the one-on-ones. You're going fishing? Awesome. Weather today in New York City, it's mostly sunny, around 60 degrees Fahrenheit. What's up, Jim? Need some Sincoro on that for that trade. Have to take a shot at Sincoro. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Definitely done for the day. Not taking anything else. Not going to get much better than that. Huge impulse candle breakdown from the rising wedge. Right. Once again, rejected this previous resistance. Pressures to the downside. Right. Overall trend downside. All breakouts have been getting rejected. Right. Breakout rejected. Breakout rejected. Over and over again. Right. So again, until that finally, until we have an overall uptrend, right, puts on the breakouts to the upside are going to get paid. And that's why patience pays. Up 11% on the port. Unbelievable. Let's go. Right, this is why we follow the chart. This is why we follow the chart. Fake out to the upside, and then break down. Every single time. And now continuation. Right, these puts are at back to 30 again. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Here's the continuation. This is why we trade these patterns. You're up 200% on the port. Unbelievable. Let's go. Right, it's probably going to likely, test this level here. Right, bottom of the wedge. Do not over trade. If you're up on the day, go enjoy your Friday. Go enjoy your weekend. Start early. If you have, other work to do, go get that done. Close the app. Right, close your brokerage. And just and enjoy the profits, right? You never want to overtrade. Even if there's another setup, don't take it. I'm gonna go get some breakfast, go enjoy the gains, right, hit the gym. Everyone go listen to a podcast or something. Huge day. That was awesome. Glad we caught that on stream. That was great. That was great. My breakfast, honestly, I go for an omelet a lot. These puts are at 32. Just listen to a podcast on anything, real estate, stocks, anything that just can help you make more money within the financial industry. These puts are at $3,600 a contract. Absolutely insane. Unbelievable. I'm gonna post a tweet. If everyone can like and retweet, I would really appreciate it. Show some support. We really appreciate it. Typing it up right now. Just typing up this tweet. Give me a second. Just posted. If you guys want to post your gains on that, I would appreciate it. I'll post the link here. Let's see the comments. I only day trade. If I want to take a long dated position, I'll just buy stock, buy commons. Is there a reason why I look at the 10-minute to the 5-minute? No, just for it makes it a little easier to see, right? If I'm looking at this, it's a little too choppy, like to look at, right? So I just want to push it to the 10-minute, and it makes it a little bit clearer, right? So I can see the overall picture, right? Yeah, all the times on my one-on-one are Eastern. On that note, I am going to head out. Great day. Happy we got that on stream. It's 10:18 a.m. We're done for the day. This is why it's amazing to be a trader, right? We just made more money than anyone would make in a day of work, even a week of work, right? We just made over $1,000. People don't even make that in a week, right? So everyone, as always, be humble. All right, $1,000 we just made in minutes, right? So think about now if you do that consistently. All right, this is what we do consistently here, right? Obviously, we lose here and there. That's totally normal. We win, most of the time. But all these trades we take are high probability, high risk to reward setups. All right, so that's why we do it. All right, so on that note, have a good one. I will see you. When's the next stream? Sunday, I believe, for weekly stream. Should be able to do it. I have a wedding on Saturday. We'll see how I feel in the morning. But I will see you on Sunday. Have a good one, guys.